Another day on the farm. Welcome back to the mining vlog. So what is going on today? Well, big news is we pretty much launched Space Pool yesterday, which is crazy. This is something we've been working on for months and it's finally here. The net space for that is growing insanely quick, which a lot of people are confused. That's a good thing. You're not competing with others in Space Pool. The higher the net space of Space Pool, the more consistent the blocks won, which means the more consistent payouts we can do. And right now we just passed 600 terabytes across over 500 different farmers. So check out yesterday's video if you want a hands-on guide on how to get started with that. But the goal for this video is not that. Basically, that has consumed so much time and I've been buying a lot of gear for that. Oh, is my electricity back on? Ooh. I'll stick to sweating to death so you guys can actually hear me. Anyways, we're having a little bit of work done on our electric, basically to get some dedicated 30 amp circuits with all fresh wiring, all in the mining room. So that's gonna be pretty dope. It's still not probably enough to grow like I want to. Still a 100 amp main service, but we're looking into different options right now. But this will be a good start. So basically, since this launch and getting all this equipment and trying to get all these computers put together, the place has just kind of gotten trashed, to be honest. We have a bunch of GPU boxes and power supply boxes. We have cables just kind of thrown around the floor, to be honest. Boxes of miscellaneous junk. And even some new recording equipment that we're going to be testing out. But there's just no home for anything. I really don't think anybody can work in this environment long term. So the focus of today is going to be cleaning. As much as I don't want to say that, this is going to be crazy. We're going to make this place beautiful. So let's take a look at the progress of the mining room as well as the mining rigs I was building in the previous episodes. These mining rigs are pretty much exactly the same. Pretty quiet because they're not running right now. And these are running off a 30 amp service. So this is a PDU that connects back to a 30 amp plug. A lot of people were on me saying not to run those on 120, which I'm not. I do have some rigs on 120, but these guys, they're all running on 240 volt. We have a ton of crap we have to clean up. It's kind of insane. It doesn't help that I'm in an unfinished apartment, so this is just really not ideal. There's a lot of work that needs done, but again, I decided to show all this because I want to show that journey. So that's what this video is gonna be. Also wanted to ask you guys, do you end up keeping your boxes for parts? I feel like it's a nice thing to keep, but they're kind of just there polluting the space. I showed this plug in an earlier video and someone told me I need to sweep. Like, dude, sweeping is not gonna help. Look at this place. That's because this is an unfinished apartment. We are currently taking out all of the things. And we have brand new cabinets to replace them with, so this is gonna be pretty slick once it's all done. And that is also why we have this giant stack of Pergo, which we're gonna put on the floor. Going into the dungeon, you can see it's trashed. We've moved all these shelves and these tables are just kind of polluted with computer parts. It's really bad. It's looking pretty good. I noticed the electricity's back on. I feel like it's a brand new house, dude. And we still have to finish this mining rig up. You guys probably think I'm like a total slob, but please don't. It's just, I went in a little over my head and I don't really have the setup for it. And to be honest, I just haven't had much time. Most of my time has been absorbed with the Space Pool Discord and getting these videos out and actually getting all of the rigs running and working. So now that things are going pretty well, I'm gonna get the stuff cleaned up. And again, shout out to my lovely for letting me do this on my kitchen table and pollute the entire house. Yeah, I owe you at least like 10%. So I think the only way to reasonably conquer a task like this is to just do it room by room. So we started bringing stuff down from the office. So for those of you who want to know what it looks like behind the scenes, this is my office. This is my only source of cooling. Turn that off so you guys can actually hear me. This is my lovely desk, which scratches up super easily. Not really satisfied with uplift desk on that, but other than that, this is a lovely desk, functionality-wise. Here's all of my recording equipment. HDMI to the camera. This is for the microphone as well as this here. But that's not what this video is about. But we also have these two lights. You may have saw this. This is actually 1,000 cranes that somebody sent me. Super appreciative for that. Really, really awesome. For those of you who haven't heard of the 1,000 cranes, I encourage you to do some research on it. It's really cool. And the fact that someone across the internet would do this for me means a lot. Next up, I'm going to move some of these down to the mining room since now I'll have a few more circuits. Once that's all done, then we have the big job, which is cleaning up all this trash. We've set up these shelves and we're not really organizing, just throwing stuff on there for right now to get it out of the way, and we'll go back and organize it later. It's looking a lot better in here already. Still got to work on that there. So I'm going to continue with some of the cleaning and we'll get a little bit of a progress here in a moment. But real quick, wanted to show you that we currently have 3 outlets that are being worked on. So this will allow for 3 PDUs in this room, if I can even keep that many cool, but we'll see. I think it might be better to pull them out a little bit more. Can't do it anymore. I'm dying to death. Be sure to subscribe. So we got to clean in here and everything's looking pretty good. I got one more area to clean, which is probably the most important, which is my kitchen table. It's a lot better in here. Still got to put the floor down. By the way, it's the next day. We worked on the house pretty much all day. I fell asleep around 7, woke up at 1 a.m. and we've just been continuing the process. Shh. My lovely put these together. Shout out to her. Thank you so much. Great job. Super helpful. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move all this junk over to the mining dungeon, clean up all these boxes and there's hard drives and all this junk, and try to get a little bit cleaner in here. So that's what we're gonna do next, and then we'll show the end result. We also have this entire box of fans. It's pretty cool looking, honestly. All right, to be honest, we still have a long ways to go getting this dump hole organized, as you can see. But we've made a significant amount of progress, and you probably hear the miners in the background. I had to shut that door, which I'll typically leave open. But yeah, we basically got all of our computer junk in one area. So we have the mining frames here, and you can screw these together so they stack, but right now they're just sitting on each other. Then we just have literally miscellaneous junk everywhere and a ton of boxes, which I might just end up throwing away, to be honest. We can play graphics card box Jenga or graphics card Jenga. So we got this cleaned up a little bit, not too bad. Working on some Chia stuff here, some hard drives. The pool just launched, so that's pretty dope. Got these guys running. We need to work on the cable management, airflow, everything. We'll probably add fan out in that window too and keep this open, but right now we just have this. It could be better, but what are you to do? We have this fan here. Then we have another fan pushing new air down the steps here. And we have some open windows and a door up there. It doesn't look like we did a whole lot, but it's been a really long 2 days now to get all this stuff organized, to get the electric worked on, and get these miners running in the basement. And so far, I think everything is working out fairly well. I think we just need to spend another day or two just going through every single part and getting them all organized. Now I'm just going to be working on some of the Chia stuff and figuring out a good solution for hard drive management. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned for the upcoming mining vlogs. I don't know if this video was cool or just like totally pointless. So let me know if you enjoy this content in the comment section below, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.